with the recent gang sort of activities that have been going on in London, it started an idea, started to sort of form in my head about how I'd be able to sort of update it really. I think I didn't want to ever have a go at doing Romeo and Juliet unless we really looked at the gangs properly and what that meant today. And the bikes were part of my initial thinking. There was quite a nasty murder a few years ago, and I always remembered it, all stuck in my head, where a group of guys with hoodies surrounded a lad on an estate with their bikes, and then it was like an execution-style murder of him, and then that's how they escaped. So the bikes have almost become like the sort of highwayman's sort of getaway, you know. The emphasis we've put on it is very much to do with the anti-knife crime sort of campaign, I suppose. That's a big issue. So we do really focus on this idea that, you know, at the end there's lots of people who are dead, and that's it, they're dead and they're in body bags, and that's what happens in violence. And I think quite often Romeo and Juliet, there's a glamour about it, there's a glamour about suicide, there's a glamour about gang violence, and that's just not the production I wanted to do. I wanted to do one where the death was very real.
Mainly the lesson is the whole people just fighting for no apparent reason. There is no reason for fighting, and like the use of technology with like CCTV cameras and stuff, watching all these horrible videos of kids being killed and we don't know why.
How would messages get around in modern day and stuff like that? So you've got the mobile phones and stuff like that. And then we've even got like the bikes in as well, because obviously they wouldn't have had bikes then, it would have been horses or carriages or something like that. So it's all about playing with it and making it a little more fun and a little more tense as well.
Kids our age would probably be able to kind of get a better understanding of violence, like, and how no matter where you are, no matter how old you are or from what area you're from, violence is always going to be the same. I think the reason it's so important is because if you look past the language, you can still find loads of scenarios where it still happens in society today.
They see young people playing Shakespeare with such ease and confidence and a joy of the play, that hopefully that takes away some of the kind of resistance to Shakespeare that young people often have.
We want it to connect with gang violence, like, I don't know, in a way which young people will understand, so then hopefully it might change them for the better. Well, that's at least what we hope.